Devi
Dai,
resistere,
non
devi
piangere amore.
resistere.
Lo fai,
Dai,
lo
dai,
fai,
dai.
bravissima, bravissima.
We were meant to be already flying towards Cozumel, but our plans went a little bit wrong, so we had to change a little bit things around, because not to go into many details, we couldn't transit to Houston to get to Cozumel.
We basically had to book and pay for a new flight.
Yeah. Yeah, we were very sad because it was already a lot of money to travel to Mexico to Cozumel, and that money is lost, that ticket is lost, and we had to make the decision or to go back home and just finish the season like that, or give it a try, even if it's really expensive to buy a new ticket, and we really understand the value of money. He convinced me to go on with this and make this investment and give it a try. Hopefully tomorrow everything will go. Where are we?
In Cancún, México.
A destroyed man. Our trip wasn't easy.
No, it was very, very long.
And?
Very complicated. And many things went wrong.
But now we have the car. One day later, after they told us our reservation was cancelled. So this was just one small thing going wrong.
Yes.
Not eating for almost
15 hours?
15 hours?
No, more. 18.
18 hours? That's it.
Now I don't find my words.
We are at Chancanab, which is the swim venue of the Ironman, and yeah, I wanted to be here and enjoy this place as much as possible, even if I won't be able to race. Yeah, the wounds are still very open. Yeah, it's not a nice view, but yeah, this is reality, so I won't be able to race on Sunday. So this is Chancanab. A Mexican guy told us that it means small ocean, and yeah, it's just wonderful. temperature, very hot water. It's, I think, 26, 27 degrees. Yeah, it's amazing here. What are you doing?
Making some custom arm pads for you in case you want to try to race, that at least you can give it a try without suffering too much from the pressure on your arm, because this material is a lot softer, so if you would touch it, you're not going to hit the hard carbon plate.
So it's the night before IRONMAN Cozumel, and I have some news. I decided to race tomorrow. We waited until last moment to see if that was a possibility or not, and I decided that it's worth trying. The wounds are improving, of course they hurt a lot, and my concern it's a little bit the swim, a little bit the bike, if I would be able to put my elbow on the aero bars. So this is all difficult to know now, but I think it's worth trying now that I'm here. I don't want to lose a possibility, and I for sure have different goals than those that I came here. Like, I came here to have a very good performance. I felt very good and I was in the best shape of my life, I think, and so that goal has to go. But I have other goals specifically for this race, and it would be incredible and like winning if I would be able to finish the race. If I can't, I would be happy that I tried and I put myself on the starting line with all the other pro women. So no matter what will happen tomorrow, I think yes, it's nice for me not having done all this incredible adventure just for watching the race.
Medical assistance. Yeah, just show your arm. You're less than 5 minutes behind the first, Amore. You had a very good swim. No? Okay, but that's done. That's done. great, amore? Don't cry. Don't cry. It's great. Good luck, amore. Good luck. Bravissima, bravissima. Sei ancora in gara. Brava, amore. Brava, amore. L'hai fatto. L'hai fatto. Fantastico. Patient, it's perfect.
Bravissima, Berta, eri finita la gara. Guarda che molti si sono ripiegati davanti a te.
Sì.
Stanno tutte male. Stanno tutte male.
Dai, amore, just keep running. You're amazing. I'm so proud of you. You will finish this. It's crazy. It's amazing. Amore, l'hai fatto! L'hai fatto, amore, l'hai fatto!
We are at the final stages of this crazy trip. We are in Cancun now, waiting for our flight to leave, and finally we make our back home to Sardinia. So about the race, obviously it was a crazy experience. It was beautiful to give myself an opportunity and to be at the starting line, no matter the crash and the pain and all the things that happened earlier. And it was very hard for me to race. It has been a difficult swim. Every stroke was very painful. I was afraid of being hit or kicked by other athletes, so I put myself in a position where obviously I couldn't have a very good swim, but I did my best to anyway make it to transition. The bike, it was very difficult. Every single stone or when the asphalt was not perfect, then being in the aero bars was very, very painful. So many times I had to stood because I couldn't put my elbow in the armrest. So it became extra difficult. Aside of these things, I could witness some situations that made me realize how sometimes it's difficult to get a good result in Ironman, and obviously I was out of contention. Many episodes of elite women drafting that made me very, very sad, and yeah, this shouldn't happen in Ironman races, and definitely not between elite athletes. And yeah, then out of the bike I was a little bit frustrated of feeling all that pain, seeing some things that I didn't agree with, and on the run I just didn't have energy left. It was really, really hard, and yeah, I did my best just to count each lap. It was 3 laps on the run, so I said I just finished the first one and then I see how it goes. I try to run a little bit, jog or walk, But yeah, I had to do this for all of you, for all the wonderful messages you sent me the last days, and I had an extra motivation this time to finish the race, even if I had to walk a lot. So yeah, I'm happy that I crossed that finish line. Now I feel disappointed, of course, about the result, but if I know this was not about the result, but it was about finishing the race. But this gives me extra motivation to start thinking about the 2022 season, and I hope having some good experiences and good races. Something extra to add to my race recap, and I want to mention Alexandra Thunder. She was really helpful during the swim. I lost my swim cap. She was swimming a little bit behind me, and she stopped with me to help me, so that I want just to mention this. She's a real champion, and I hope she will have the race she deserves in the upcoming years. Thank you, Alex.